from Sephora of the Josie Maran Argan Oil in the light version. So I'm just going to use this as a moisturizer for my face. And if you can tell, my face is a lot lighter than my body. I just came back from the cottage and I got somewhat of a tan. Obviously, I use sunscreen, but I wore a hat and I protect my face always. I use something really strong, but SPF 30 on my body, I still tan. I use like 45 on my face and I don't tan, so. I picked up a MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC30 and in NC20. The 30 might even be a bit too light for my face at the moment, but I do already have a 40 from when I used to self-tan, so I'd actually be surprised if that matches my body right now, because typically I don't get that much color naturally. Compared to my arm, and excuse my nails, they need to be painted. But I think it's going to be a little bit light actually, so I'm going to mix some of that with my NC40 to come out with an NC35 closer probably to 40 shade. I could probably get away with just using the 40, but I want to try out some of my new products, and I find the 40 to be slightly more orange, or at least it oxidizes a tad orange on my skin, whereas the 30 leaves me more of a golden tan color. And I've given up on primer because I think it dries out my face, and obviously, like, I have normal to dry skin, if you guys know that already, and I swore by primers all the time, but I find that just skipping out on primer has been doing wonders for my skin. And I don't have any problem with my makeup lasting. Like, I think if you had more oily skin, you would really need to use a primer, but if you have dry skin, your makeup's really not going to go anywhere, to be honest. And you could use a setting spray like the one from Urban Decay or anything like that, and that would make you dewy plus make your makeup last without having to do that extra step of priming your face. So it's just a little thing that I've been doing, and it's been helping me. If you have dry skin, then maybe ditch that primer, and it's been working. So I really like the finish of Studio Fix Fluid. I know I had a problem before with it breaking me out if I wear it too much, but it's been working fine for me since I've been pregnant. As long as like, I started using the Clarisonic again, and it's been getting rid of like every last trace of makeup, and I haven't been having a problem at all with wearing Studio Fix Fluid now that I've been using the Clarisonic. Like, I look extremely orange in the viewfinder. I really hope this plays back as to actually how I look in person, because that would be bad. Okay, another product I got was the Anastasia Beverly Hills No Brows No Problem. For me personally, my brows are an issue. This is all I have, and I don't really have to pluck them. They just don't grow, and they're really sparse. So I probably should have applied this prior in the morning, but they have like a serum that comes with it that you can apply morning and night. I'm just going to apply it now and let it dry. Now I'm going to use the Brow Wiz, and I believe this is in the brunette shade, or at least that's what my box was. And I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. I've never used this product before, but I've heard really good things. Just comb out my brows first. To fill in the front part of my brow, I'm just going to take MAC 266 and move that product over, just so it's a bit lighter. Now I'm going to take the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel and just apply that through my brows to keep them in place. And I've used this product before in a sample, and I really liked it. So that's initially what drew me to getting this kit, was just because I wanted a full size of the clear brow gel. And I like to finish my face at the very end, so I let my foundation kind of sit there, and then I'll go in with concealer if I need it, and then finish off with powder and a spray. So I'm going to move on to my eyes, and I did get an eyeshadow palette. It's the Acid palette, but I'm not going to use it because I'm going to work. So those colors are just kind of crazy. But I'm going to do something just really simple. For an eyeshadow base, I'm just going to use the NARS Pro Prime and just apply that on my lid. I'm just going to use my Naked palette for just a simple gold everyday eye. I don't know what to call it. It's just, I'm using the shade Half Baked in it, and just putting that all over my lid with a Sigma E25. Now with the same brush, just really quick, simple look, I'm doing Naked in the crease, and then I'm going to use a little bit of Buck in the outer corner just to deepen everything. One of the tips that helps me with eyeliner is if you point this a little bit lower than where you want to put it, and then you can get in those inner corner really easily. Obviously you don't want to poke yourself in the eye, but just if you aim a little bit lower, you'll get to where you want to go. And then for the outer wing, I just like to kind of connect it to my eyebrow by drawing it a line up. And then this is kind of drying out. But once you have that shape of your wing, then you just want to take it backwards and drag it and connect it to your lash line. And it's not perfect by any means, but that's kind of how I do it, and I'm planning on just throwing on some corner lashes, so my eyeliner really doesn't matter. So I kind of cheat in that aspect, but it's just an easy way that I do my eyeliner. Picked up another one of the Dior Show Lash Maximizers. This is still my old one, but I just want to use all the products that I got. I don't think I showed this in my haul, but I did go to the drugstore and I picked up a new mascara. It's the Rocket by Maybelline, and I really like this mascara. So just gonna wait for my lashes to dry, and then I will apply some falsies. So that's what they look like, and yeah, it's just kind of accent lashes, which will look good with the dramatic wing liner that I have going on. When I have eyeliner, which is 90% of the time, I like using the Dark Tone Duo Lash Adhesive, and just because it blends in well with your eyeliner, so you don't have to touch it up as often. I do have the clear stuff that I do use as well. Just let your eyelashes dry for about 30 seconds until the glue gets tacky. And then you can use tweezers to apply them, which most people find easier, but I think my fingers work better, have more control over them. For accent lashes, for a full strip, sometimes I do use tweezers. And they just pop on, honestly, that easy. If you have trouble with a full strip of lashes, just try accents because they're so much easier. And then we are just going to let that dry. Typically I don't wear falsies to work, but my eyeliner is just so crazy today that I figured may as well. So again, we're just going to pop this on the corner. I'm looking down in the mirror in front of me and that really helps to get the proper angle. Today I'm using the MAC Select Cover Up Concealer in NW25, and this is a very light concealer. If you don't have too bad of dark circles, I don't think mine are that severe, then you want to use the lightest coverage possible. It goes with foundation. Like, I really didn't need to use Studio Fix because I find it's quite thick and full coverage. I pretty much made it into like a medium coverage though. Medium full. Because you can still see my freckles going through, but my number one advice is just to use the least amount of coverage that you need per area. Like if it's concealer, if that's your really dominant area where you need lots of coverage, then put on more concealer as opposed to foundation. No point using a full coverage foundation if your skin is already pretty good, or if that's not the look you're going for. Maybe you do like full coverage in general, then go knock yourself out. But I personally like a little bit of my skin showing through so it doesn't look too much like I'm caked up in too much foundation. Just enough so that it covers my uneven skin tone, any imperfections, things like that. So now I'm going in with my Pro Color and Conceal palette, and I'm using the shade NC35 and going over my chin area because that's where I have acne scarring. I currently don't have any blemishes, believe it or not. I plan on doing an updated skincare routine. I don't actually think I even have one, so just doing a skincare routine for pregnancy, what I've been using, because it has changed. So my only problem really is freckles and hyperpigmentation, which hasn't been so bad lately. My freckles, like, I'm always gonna have them, but like some days I cover them up, some days I don't. I'm just gonna leave them today. But for my nose, I don't know if anyone else has this problem, but nothing stays on my nose. It feels just like a sleek, slick surface, and nothing penetrates that area, and like I don't have any pores on that area for anything to seep in, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but everything slips off, and I have a lot of freckles on my nose, so it just looks weird, like if that's the only part that comes off during the day. So I always have to powder that area. I'm gonna go in with my lower lash line and just add a little bit of eyeliner pencil. I don't know why that took me so much to say, but I'm using the Teddy Eye Kohl by MAC and just lightly defining my lower lash line. And I'm going to blend this out probably with some Half-Baked. Now I'm going to take a pencil brush. This is Sigma E30 and that Half-Baked color from the Urban Decay Naked palette. And just go over that. And I lost some of the darkness in the outer corner, so I'm just going to go back in with that Eye Kohl by MAC. I'm going to take a brown mascara and just lightly go over my lower lashes. Brown mascara isn't as harsh as black, but it still provides natural definition to those lashes. So if you don't like mascara on your lower lashes, maybe it's because you haven't tried a brown mascara, and I would suggest going there. I personally like it a lot better than black. I'm going to finish off my under eye area. I'm going to use my Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage Brightening, whatever this is, and a tapered highlighter brush by Sigma. This is the F35. I use MAC and Sigma interchangeably, so I just go and grab for whatever. Whatever I pick up is what I use. I like both brands. And I feel as though I need a little bit of like an inner tear duct highlight. So I'm going to use Nylon by MAC, a Sigma, go figure, medium angle shading in E70. Just some of that nylon. And I'm going to take a little bit as a highlight under my brow bone. Not too much. This stuff is really pigmented. Another new product that I picked up in my haul is the NARS Light Reflecting Setting Powder, the Pressed. And I'm going to use this to set my foundation. And then for the brush, I want to use like a fairly large paddle brush, and this is by MAC. It's their 134. And I'm just going to take this powder. I got a little bit on my brush, and now I'm just going to sweep it. And just lightly dusting that over my entire face. I ended up getting a new Laguna bronzer, which I have since used a couple times, but my other one shattered, and I know you can fix powders, but I just didn't feel like it. So I'm going to lightly contour my face. There's still a hair. My hair is crazy. So just a nice light contour there. I got this Stila All Over Shimmer Duo in Kitten, and I've seen a bunch of people using this. So I'm going to use a combination of both the colors and kind of do like as a blush and highlight. Because I have some bronzer, but I want it, like I don't really feel it. I don't really feel like wearing blush. Just putting on a little bit of the brownie tan shade first, and then taking that pink shade and dusting it over. Usually I just use this as a highlight, but I really want to glow today. I haven't heard that Lady Gaga song. I heard a little bit of it and they just played it on the radio, but I haven't heard the whole thing. Do you like that Lady Gaga song? I haven't heard it. I'd like them to play it. These are two things that I'm really excited about because I have never tried Lime Crime, but I got two lipsticks. I picked up Geranium and Babette, and I really wanted Coquette, but they were sold out of it everywhere I checked, so I got two for now, and they have the cutest packaging ever. Oh my gosh, I almost dropped that. The cutest packaging ever, and I'm sure you've all seen that before, but I was just going to wear Geranium, but I think I'm going to mix it with Babette today. I absolutely love the color of Geranium. It is so vibrant, and I would wear that on my top lip too, but I'm going to mix it just to have it a little bit more wearable. So that lightened it up a bit, and screw it, I'm just going to mix some more Babette into this. So it's like a toned down version. It still looks pretty vibrant, like a lighter, more vibrant pink, but I really like the color that it is. I always like to mix things. What else do I want to put in this? I want to add some peach to it. I think. I really like this color though. Scratch that. I'm going to use, I got this Sephora sample. It's a lip maximizer by Dior. And I have no idea what color it is. It's number 1, I guess. But I'm just going to apply this to this color combination. Has my hair been like that the entire time? I apologize if it has, because that would annoy me. So I have just really fresh, dewy skin. I find the oil helps my dry skin, and Studio Finish, though it's like a thicker foundation, I find it just really leaves a nice dewy but not too dewy finish to my skin. I wouldn't say it's a satin. I don't know, it just looks like my skin. So I really like that, and I also picked up this Urban Decay Chill makeup setting spray. You all know that I love my all-nighters, so I'm just gonna test this out and see if there's any difference between the Chill and the other brand. But maybe it does have a cooling sensation. I think, yeah, it does. Oh, it definitely does. So it really has a nice, refreshing, cool sensation on the skin. So I used a lot of my new products today. This was probably a really long video, so if you stuck with me through it all and listened to me apply my makeup and talk through this, then thank you for sticking with me. So that's the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this kind of chit-chat, talk through, get ready with me video. And I thought it was really fun to film, just kind of talk about all the products I'm using, the new things that I got. And so far I really like how my makeup turned out. If you haven't seen the haul for all these products that I used, or not all of them, but like a lot of the products that I used, then definitely check that out. I'll leave the link down below. I also have a maternity haul. I don't know if it will be up before or after this, probably after, because I don't want to overload you guys with hauls. And yeah, if there's any other requests that you guys want to see, then let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Hey guys, today I'm going to share with you a makeup haul. I am filming actually 2 hauls right now. I'm doing a maternity clothes haul, which will be in a separate video,